video, we rebuilt Mike's engine right there. It's taken me 4 nights and I'm over it. But she's done and I'm stoked he's going to get it back. So enjoy the video. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you would have seen this engine always sitting in the background. I've had it for quite a while, but it's just one of those things that just waited for cash from parts and stuff like that. I mean, these things aren't cheap to rebuild, so it does take time to get money, so that's all good. I have all these parts I've been stockpiling at the back here. I've had some of them for about 3 months, but all brand new parts. So first of all, I'm going to go through, these will all get cleaned up again. They're actually covered in dust and all sorts of shit. But we need to replace these bearings in here and also need to pull the stack gears out of the front and rear iron and swap those bearings out too. And then the fun part of doing all the side sills on the rotors. Yeah, fun. As I was saying before, all brand new parts. Just been buying these when he could, so this is all good. So stack gear, bearings, rotor bearings. What else have I got in here? Front seal, and I'm pretty sure, yep, and got the rear one as well. So yeah, I'll start working on those. Following that, as I said, we need to do the side seals, do the side seal clearancing, which is really painful. All the corner seals in there, Vaseline them all up, and more than likely that will take a few hours. Then tomorrow will be a case of clean all this stuff off and start stacking this engine. So hopefully give it a couple of days and we'll go drop it off. So one of these bearings took a big shit on me, but doesn't matter, it's been replaced anyway. So now I'll go through, mark these as soon as I figure out how to open the box. So what I need to do, if you don't already know, is there's a little indent, I want to call it, on this bearing right there. Now I need to draw lines up through here so I can line it up with that little indent there, so that lines up. Because obviously if it's like this, it's harder to see. So I'll go through that now. I won't even bother filming it, we'll just bore you. So managed to press those in. They're all done now, all brand new. They were sweet as, and got the new seal in there as well. So that's both of those. So now time to move on to these. Yeah. All right, we're back with you in a second. Yeah, right. Well, that took ages too. They were really tight in there, but all good. Got them out. So now it's going to mark up these other ones and slap those in, and that will be the stack gears and the rotor bearings done. And then maybe I'll carry on with it tonight. More than likely not. I'll probably hit it again tomorrow and do the side sills. It's just not screaming out like fun. So I'll get this done and then we'll get back into it tomorrow. Okay, bearings and the rotors are all done now, so that's good, and stack gears, as you saw, it done too. So moving forward, I need to start assembling the rotors. Housings need to clean down, the irons need to clean, and then I need to start going through all of that and doing, yeah, everything. So I'm probably going to leave it for tomorrow, to be honest, and yeah, we'll just get back into it then. Okay, it's the next day now, and I'm going to jump on the side sills. Word of note, you can actually buy already pre-done ones. All you need is I think it's the number on the rotor or the letters on the rotors, and you can actually pay for them and they're already the right length, so you don't have to go through this nonsense. I don't know why I keep doing it, but for some reason I must enjoy punishment. But I'll just dig them out now as soon as, yep. So side sill springs there, and I did see the side sills. Oh, look at them all. So now I've got to work through all of these and get them to the right length and the right angle on it. For that, I'll just use this and just sit there and scrape it along for ages and ages. All right, I'll get into it now, and I guess I'll talk to you again in a couple of hours. I probably should explain what I'm doing here anyway. So I've gone and put the corner seals in with the springs in there. This one here is a little bit tight, so I'm going to sort that out. So what I'm doing next is just get the corner seal spring in there with the ends turned up, and that should sit in there quite nicely, like so. And the problem with these, keep in mind those are tapered too, so the taper goes in. What I was talking about is, I don't know, you probably can't even see it, but this end here is actually cut on an angle. This other side's a square cut, so that's the one we're going to be working with. And as you can see, where are we? We sit that in there against that corner sill. She's too long here. So that's what the edge I have to work back enough until I can get, what is it, 0.1 mil filler gauge in between the corner sill and this and the side sill, and then that should be sweet. Okay, there you are. First one's done. It fits in there nicely now. You can see that there. Offers in there nice and pushing it hard to one side. Yeah, it just fits through there. So it's got room to expand if it needs to. It's quite therapeutic doing this. You just think about random shit, and to be honest, all I'm thinking about is why I didn't buy the right ones in the first place. This is quite painful, but I've got 11 more to go, so this is going to take a bit of time. So finally all done, got them all marked, labeled there. They're all being sanded down, so that probably took about 2 hours or so, so that's not too bad. But what I did notice with the corner seals and all the rest of it is they were actually quite tight in here, so I think there's still quite a lot of smeg in these. I can't remember if I actually cleaned these, and if I did, it was a long time ago. But I think I'm going to need to put these through the parts washer and let them soak and just give them a good scrub down. So we still won't be assembling these rotors tonight. Probably be tomorrow, and then hopefully if we have a good run at it, start stacking that engine. All right, I'm going to give this another go tonight. These I left soaking last night in the parts cleaner, and I've just given them a quick clean down, hit them with the compressor and all that. Got a lot of the gunk out. It's looking a lot better. So I need to start assembling these with got the scraper spring, got a new scraper. I can't remember exactly what they call those. Oil control ring springs and oil control rings. So I'll start piecing all this together, get all the corner seals in, the side seals, and I hit it with Vaseline, and then flip them over, get that ready, and do the other rotor, and then hopefully you start stacking it. so there we go. That's one side done. Everything has good spring on it, so I'm quite happy with that. Control rings are a little bit tight, but giving these a good clean down has actually made the world of difference. These corner sills went in a shit ton better, and everything is just working how it should. So I want to go ahead now and do all the rest of them, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. So rotor's done now, finally. That took a little while, and we're going to start stacking the engine. I just need to clean all this stuff off. Just clean up through these ports and all the smeagy bits that are in there, then just start piling on top of each other. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. Right, so we're about to do this now. Got the first rotor housing out, so I've gone and put the oil ring in here. I need to do the water seals in here, and definitely need to remember to silicone this up. And then I'll throw that on, put the rotor in, throw the E-shaft in, repeat, repeat, repeat. Hopefully, by tonight, I just want to get the basic keg all up, all the through bolts in, and done up, all the front assembly, sump, and all that can wait till tomorrow. I just want to get it closed up. Wish me luck. So, got first rotor in sweet as. Just going to put these apex sills in now, and I'm putting the corner sill, the little breakable piece, I'm putting that to the center iron. Just want to keep it away from that bridge. Don't really have to, but sometimes it's just easier. And now why are you not going down in there? Get it on the right angle. So I'll go ahead and get these in now. These are a bit of a prick, and then for the center iron on, that also is a bit of a prick. And then yeah, should be all right to close it up tonight, I'm hoping. Oh yep, there it is. And yeah, we'll have a look at it then, I guess. I'm just gonna yeah, keep on going. All right, so finally got to the end of it now. All the apex sills are in. Everything is actually fit really quite nice, except I hate these water sills. They're a real prick. But besides that, everything's all good. So I'll just go close it up with this now, do the bolts, and that's where I'm going to leave this engine for tonight. And then all the accessories like the oil pickup, the sump, the front, all the front assembly, that can all go on tomorrow. And then hopefully Friday I can go and drop this off. That should be good. Anyway, all right, this is where I'm leaving it for tonight. It's all torqued up, so this whole keg's closed up. So tomorrow I'll do all of this here, put the front cover on, sump, flywheel, and it's good to go. But pretty happy with that progress. I know there's a lot of time lapse in this video, but can't do much about that. So next day now, what I'm going to do is get the keyway in there, get the flywheel on, assemble this front stack, check the end play on it, and if that's all good, we'll throw the 12A front cover on it and try and do the sump, and then taper up, and then before we tape it up, we'll actually turn the engine to see if everything's all cricket, and if it is, tape all the holes up, and then it can go. a new one of those in there. Just got all that from Mazda, so that was sweet as. Just going over the sump, I can't actually find all the sump bolts. This engine was built from pieces, so I don't actually think I ever came across any. But I also noticed that all these ones on this 12A front cover are all riv nutted in, so I may have to do a bolt run tomorrow to finish this, but I'll put on what I can and still count up of what I need. Yeah, so these front ones here, they're M8s, where all the rest of these are all M6s. So what that means is where I've added this piece here from the older sump, I need to drill these holes out to fit an 8mm bolt in. At the moment, it doesn't go through. So I'll just open those up. I'm gonna have a hunt around for some bolts to make this work and then glue it down, and then we'll spin the engine, then probably call this a video. So there you have it, she's all back together. I managed to find enough bolts to do that sump. I got the oil pedestal back on, 12A front covers all sitting there good. So I suppose all we have to do now is turn the engine, see if it's all right. Where is my, there we are. Let's have a, see how this goes. Pretty good. It's moving freely, it's not binding up on anything, feels nice. So I'm gonna go on, carry on and just finish. I'll block these holes off, block all the ports off, and then hopefully get it to Mikey in the next day or so. This is where I'm gonna leave this video. She's all assembled, I'm happy with that. I know this video is very long, there's gonna be a lot of time lapses, but yeah. I actually struggled with this one a little bit. Everything was just, the rotors were just full of grime and it just made it a whole lot harder. But it's all good now. I'll drop this off to Mike probably this weekend, and I don't know if there'll be a video on this next. Probably not. But if you can see that turbo, it looks good. Stoked it's polished. So yeah, as I said on my Facebook, if you ever need anything polished, go hit Ray up. So probably next video, maybe I might be heading to Auckland for Chrome Nights with Crazy R. So if you're around, come say hello. Anyway, thanks for watching.